Easy garden ideas using recycled materials, budget-friendly ways to beautify your space. Introduction. There's a certain charm that comes with transforming the ordinary into something beautiful, especially in the garden, where design meets nature. In this video, we explore creative, affordable ways to elevate your outdoor space using recycled materials, with a strong focus on decor and design that's both mindful and magical. From old palettes to vintage windows, each idea brings texture, mood, and soul to your garden.
Before we move on to the next video, make sure you give this one a thumbs up, share it with your favorite people, and subscribe to Leaf Lane channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Thanks for being part of our journey.
Reclaimed wooden pallets as garden seating create a rustic, cozy atmosphere when arranged thoughtfully along a shaded wall or beneath a tree canopy. Sanded to a smooth finish and left in their natural tones, the worn wood introduces a warm, textural foundation. Pair with soft linen or canvas cushions in muted earth tones, sage, oatmeal, and dusty rose, for a harmonious palette. Place low-slung tables nearby made from matching pallet wood or salvaged stone for a cohesive layout. Accent with woven throws and potted herbs nearby to complete a relaxed, lived-in seating area. Old window frames as vertical wall art add a poetic architectural element to blank fences or side walls. When painted in soft chalky whites or weathered grays, these frames lend an air of vintage elegance. Use them as empty focal points or back them with pressed flowers between glass panes. Install them in symmetrical groupings or as a casual collage, enhanced by climbing vines or delicate string lights that add movement and soft illumination. The overall effect is layered, romantic, and slightly whimsical. Vintage ladders as plant stands bring height and charm to any garden nook. Lean gently against a stucco wall or trellis, the wooden ladder, with its worn paint and smooth patina, becomes a stage for cascading greenery. Small ceramic or brass pots on each step add sophistication, while trailing plants like ivy or pothos soften the structure. This vertical layering creates a lush, cottage-style vignette that invites the eye upward and introduces natural rhythm into the space. Upcycled drawer planters serve as delightful bursts of character when nestled into gravel beds or placed under windowsills. Choose drawers in different sizes and finishes, distressed white, soft olive, or antique walnut, and stack them slightly off-center for a charming asymmetrical look. Fill each with soil and seasonal blooms, allowing petunias, marigolds, or herbs to spill over their edges. Add brass drawer pulls and stencil patterns on the sides to enhance their visual appeal and tie into other design elements. Old bicycle garden features become playful focal points when placed among greenery or beside a garden path. Painted in matte pastels, like buttercup yellow or pale turquoise, the bicycle's silhouette becomes sculptural. Use the front basket for a generous floral display, while rear racks can support lanterns or climbing plants. Allow moss to gather around its base for a time-worn, enchanted effect, and position it under dappled light where it can gleam softly in the evening. Wine bottles as edging or lighting turn what would otherwise be waste into glowing elements of design. Use clear or tinted bottles to line garden beds, burying them neck down for a repeating sculptural pattern. For lighting, insert small battery-operated string lights inside and hang the bottles from wrought iron hooks or wooden posts. The glinting glass, especially in green or cobalt blue, catches sunlight during the day and offers soft luminescence after dusk. Repurposed shutters as garden dividers introduce old-world texture and charm. Painted in muted shades, dusty lavender, seafoam, or cream, they can be hinged together and used to screen compost bins, define lounging areas, or support climbing jasmine. The slats add texture while allowing airflow and dappled light, blending privacy with openness. A weathered patina adds authenticity, while iron hinges or ceramic knobs make these pieces stand out as thoughtfully curated decor. Mismatched teacups as hanging planters bring a delicate, almost fairy-tale element to smaller garden corners or balconies. Hang them at varying heights using jute rope from tree limbs or trellises. Fill with tiny succulents, ferns, or pansies, and choose vintage porcelain with floral patterns or gilded edges for a refined touch. These miniature displays soften hardscapes and add gentle movement with each breeze, transforming overlooked spaces into magical moments. Repurposed crates as modular shelving create flexible and functional garden displays. Stack them vertically or stagger them in a mosaic-like layout against a wall or fence. Keep the natural wood tone or paint them in coordinated pastels, soft blush, sage green, or sky blue. Use the crates to house potted plants, antique watering cans, or ceramic garden figurines. Add battery-powered candles inside for evening ambience, turning utility into charm. Old tin cans as sconces or wall planters introduce industrial flair with a creative twist. Clean and paint the cans in a soft metallic finish, copper, pewter, or brushed gold, and mount them onto wooden boards for a balanced look. Insert candles or succulents and arrange them in even rows or playful clusters. This treatment adds both light and life to vertical spaces, offering a modern rustic accent that complements natural materials. Recycled mirror panels in the garden amplify space and light while adding a touch of enchantment. Salvaged from vanities or wardrobes, these mirrors, whether ornate or simple, can be fixed to fences or walls to reflect greenery and sky. Choose antique frames in weathered wood or gilded brass to bring warmth and history. Strategically angled, the mirrors create the illusion of depth and movement, making even small gardens feel expansive and magical. Repurposed bed frames as garden gates blend storytelling with structure. A wrought iron or wood headboard, painted in matte black or soft cream, becomes a whimsical yet functional threshold into your garden. Pair it with climbing roses or clematis to soften the lines and frame your entrance. The detailed scrollwork or carved elements serve as art in themselves, adding romantic nostalgia and sculptural interest to your outdoor space. Old mason jars as lanterns or hanging vases lend effortless charm when suspended from tree branches or shepherd's hooks. Fill them with tea lights, sand, or delicate wildflowers. Add lace ribbon or twine around the rims, and consider tinted glass for a vintage glow. These glowing orbs of glass bring soft lighting to garden paths, dinner settings, or cozy corners, blending practicality with dreamy ambience. Recycled door panels as statement walls make powerful visual anchors for patios or garden rooms. Stand tall panels upright and secure them in place as backdrops for seating areas or dining sets. Paint in muted hues, weathered navy, faded moss, or soft grayish, and allow the original wood grain or patina to peek through. Adorn with iron lanterns, wreaths, or framed artwork to turn an old door into an elegant focal point. Reclaimed metal buckets as rustic planters ground the space with an earthy, utilitarian edge. Group them in odd numbers, varying heights and diameters for a balanced look. Leave the metal raw or brushed, allowing natural rust and wear to add character. Fill with lavender, ornamental grasses, or white hydrangeas for textural contrast. Line along pathways or place them at the corners of seating areas to anchor and frame the design. Discarded window shutters as tabletops add creative function to recycled garden furniture. Place atop cement blocks or repurposed crates, and secure for stability. Their slatted texture and vintage appeal bring immediate character. Leave bare wood for a rustic feel, or coat in soft matte paint and distress gently. Accent with terracotta pots, linen runners, and a few candles to create a charming outdoor coffee or side table. Broken terracotta pieces as mosaic paths tell a story beneath your feet. Arrange irregular shards into winding walkways or stepping stone clusters. Nestle them into sand or gravel bases, and combine with small stones or glass tiles for added detail. The contrast of color, warm oranges, dusty pinks, and cool neutrals, creates movement and visual interest. These paths invite slow wandering and celebrate imperfections as part of the beauty. Recycled fabric as canopy or shade cover brings softness and intimacy to open spaces. Use long swaths of linen, muslin, or cotton in muted tones, ecru, ivory, or pale taupe, and drape them over pergolas, between trees, or across poles. The fabric filters light gently, casting a warm glow and adding gentle movement with every breeze. This element creates a sanctuary-like atmosphere perfect for afternoon tea or quiet reflection. Rusty garden tools as sculptural art celebrate the past while adding texture and interest. Mount old spades, rakes, or hoes in geometric patterns on fencing or wooden panels. Leave the metal aged, and pair with reclaimed wood for a grounding, earthy display. When combined with climbing plants or backlighting, these pieces transform from utilitarian to poetic, infusing your garden with storytelling and soul. Each of these garden decor ideas transforms discarded materials into thoughtfully designed elements that enhance your outdoor space, both visually and emotionally. When design is paired with intention, even the humblest items can become a source of beauty. Let your garden grow not just with plants, but with creativity, texture, and grace.